This is part 1 of 3 for the East vs West 3 prediction series. Welcome to the video arm wrestling fans. I'm Pradeep from Armwrestling News. Most important things first. Please purchase the pay-per-view from app.coresports.tv. Only $13.99 US dollars I'm talking about, and the event is only 24 hours away, so please hurry. Maybe some card issues, payment issues. You do not want to regret it later on because the videos will not be available on internet for a very long period of time. So let's start with the first match, and these are the matches that we are going to discuss in this first part of the 3-part prediction series. Derek Smith versus Artyom Morozov. So Engin was trying to find an opponent for Derek Smith. It was Georgy Zaranov, but he declined the match because he did not accept the offer that Engin was giving him for this super match. So Derek was only going as a commentator to the East vs West 3 event. This shows that Engin is a really good person. Since he couldn't find an opponent for Derek Smith, he invited him anyways, only as a commentator this time. But then Morozov versus Tobias, Engin cancelled that match, so Derek got the choice to either pull Morozov or Tobias. But Derek has said many times that he's only going to pull up in the rankings. Morozov is ranked ahead of Derek Smith, so that is why this match made more sense for Derek Smith. So if we talk about the last matches, Morozov got handled convincingly by EVGENY PRUDNIK, who is way more experienced than him, but also about 15 kilos at least lighter than him, and that was a really bad defeat. He even got injured during that match, so he may not be 100%, but I'm just saying, I saw his biceps, he was looking huge, so maybe he got healthy really quickly. Tim Brzenk defeated Matt Mask, so that kind of shows that Derek Smith is at a good level at this point of his career. So few reasons why I'm choosing Derek Smith to win this match. Reason number 1 is the size advantage. Morozov is about 270 pounds, 6'4". He is not really used to pulling guys that are giants, taller than him and heavier than him. So Derek Smith is about 6'7", 7.5", and 350 pounds. So he's much more bigger. So Morozov will not be able to go over the top of Derek Smith very easily, convincingly. It is going to be difficult for him, and I think that he can force the match in a hook, but it will be difficult for him to finish Derek Smith because Derek also has good power inside as well. So I think Derek Smith's explosivity is going to allow him to win this match 3-0. And Morozov's hand kind of failed against Tobias SPORRONG. I know it was left-handed, but right-handed also his hand did not look really incredible against EVGENY PRUDNIK. We have seen that PRUDNIK has had some trouble against top rollers, good hand guys, but Morozov was not one of them. So going over the top I don't think is the option. Hooking Derek Smith may be an option, but can he finish? I do not think so. And Morozov is a stronger lefty guy and Derek Smith is a stronger right-handed guy, and this match is right-handed. Again, one more reason why I'm going to go with Derek Smith. Next match that we have is Marcio BARBOZA versus Sahip ÇAağLAR. So I watched a couple of matches of Sahip. There are not many matches available on internet, but those couple of matches were good enough for me to know that he's a top roller. He's going for the top roll. This is a left-handed match, by the way. And Marcio BARBOZA, we have seen that in the past Marcio was really kind of an inside hook guy, left-handed, but right now he's focusing more on top roll. So I believe that this is going to be a top roll versus top roll battle, and Marcio is way too much experienced for Sahip, and I think Marcio should take this match. The biggest concern with Marcio BARBOZA has always been elbow fouls, but Marcio did confirm after arriving at Turkey that do not worry about that. His elbow foul problem is gone and he will not be having any elbow fouls. And Marcio only has elbow fouls, or anyone for that matter only does elbow fouls when the match is close and they think that if they do not give that extra 1%, which sometimes lifts their elbows up, they're going to go that way. They're going to lose the match probably. So you will never see a guy completely dominating someone and then losing because of elbow fouls. It doesn't happen. Elbow fouls happen when the match is close and you're about to lose. So I would say that Marcio is going to win this match 3-0. It may be top roll versus top roll. In the later rounds, Marcio may be able to hook him in round 2 and round 3, but round 1 for sure slip and they're going to go into a hand battle. The third match that we have is EVGENY PRUDNIK versus Tobias SPORRONG. So PRUDNIK's left arm is not his right arm. He is much more right-handed dominant. So PRUDNIK defeated Morozov right-handed, and Morozov defeated Tobias left-handed. I know the math is weird here, but we can say that if we assume that all of them are having similar levels of left and right arms, PRUDNIK should be much stronger than Tobias SPORRONG. But Tobias has a great hand, and Alex Kordecha, when he defeated Tobias 6-0, he said that his hand felt good. He was as good as Hermes Gasperini, and a good hand, top roller, is the weakness of PRUDNIK. And actually I think that we cannot say that it is a weakness of PRUDNIK, because the 2 rounds that Ongarbayev top rolled PRUDNIK, I think PRUDNIK was trying to top roll him. He was trying to out top roll him and not hook him. But this time I think that PRUDNIK should be able to put him in a hook and win this match either 3-1 or 3-0. It is a left-handed match, and Tobias has a great left arm. His right arm is weaker. If it was right-handed match, I would have for sure gone with EVGENY PRUDNIK. But left-handed also, I think maybe Tobias will be able to top roll him once. But since Morozov was also able to put him in a hook left-handed, I think PRUDNIK can do that as well and then beat him. So I think I'm going to go with PRUDNIK 3-0 just because of his experience. Had I not seen Morozov put Tobias in a hook and beat him, I would maybe have gone with Tobias in this match, but right now I'm going with PRUDNIK. Next match that we have is Zurab Tavberidze versus FA Kömek. Last time Zurab was at East versus West 2, he defeated Jonathan Breda, the American 220-pound ace puller. He defeated him convincingly, very easily. FA Kömek is taller, and FA Kömek is a top roller. Jonathan Breda was a hook arm wrestler. So Herman Stevens and Ron Bath had nothing for FA Kömek, absolutely nothing. He defeated both of them left-handed. He top rolled them very easily, very convincingly, no problem at all. So we got to know some news on Engin Terzi's channel that Zurab had some COVID before he faced Ron Bath, and still he defeated Ron Bath. This time he's saying that he's 50% stronger, which is a completely unrealistic number, but we have to assume that he's getting stronger, or at least maybe 10% stronger than what he was at East versus West 2. So how do I see this match going? Since FA is taller and he has a great pronation, but he can have some difficulties in finishing the opponent. And Zurab, we have seen that he is good in all places, even if you got his wrist cracked back. We have seen that. So round 1, I think FA can top roll Zurab, and slowly his pronator will start to fade, and then Zurab will come back and win this match 3-1. My prediction is 3-1 Zurab Tavberidze. So the final match, John Brzenk versus Zurab Tavberidze. He's already at a disadvantage, you can see. First of all, Zurab is a smaller guy, and I don't see any overfed, overblown 100 kg guy defeating John Brzenk. If it was a natural 95-100 kg guy, champion guy like Rostam Babayev, maybe he can defeat John, but not a guy who went from 80 kilo recently to 100 kilo. I don't think he's going to defeat, and I also think that FA versus Zurab is going to be a close match, and FA, although he's competing left-handed, but he's going to be tired. His cardio system will be taxed, so he will not be able to have those long wars with John Brzenk. So you already know my prediction, but we are going to talk about this as well. So I think this is one of the 2 or 3 mismatches on this card. I think it is a big mismatch. John Brzenk is going to win this match 3-0. So the size difference that we already talked about, and Paul defeated Ron Bath, and Ron Bath versus Zurab Tavberidze was a 3-2 war. It could have gone either way, and John Brzenk defeated Paul Lin. So if we try to do all of that math, we have a clear prediction of John Brzenk winning. And we know that this system can fail many times, but I don't think that this time it is going to fail. For sure, I think that Zurab can force John Brzenk in a hook in round 1. But he did that to Ron Bath as well, and Ron Bath was able to come on the victorious side in round 1. He defeated Zurab in a hook as well. So I think John can do that as well. If he is not able to do that, I think John can still roll out of his hand. And because his arm is smaller than John as well, I think John is easily going to take his wrist, and beating John Brzenk without a wrist when you're weighing less than him, I don't think it is possible at all. John Brzenk, the GOAT, with a 3-0 win. Again, purchase the pay-per-view from the link in the description. If you are new here, please subscribe, like the video. Till then, bye-bye.